Did Tomorrow's World from 1989 guess what life in 2020 would be like? Let's find out.
What are going to be the biggest changes in our homes by 2020? Will the house of the future protect the environment? And what new technology do researchers think we'll be living with?
Did they know about climate change back in 1989? Certainly seems like they did from that comment.
Well, we've been talking to some of the people who've been thinking about the home of the future. Christine McNulty. I started the Home of the Future project to find out what people will want from their homes. They'll want all the benefits of modern technology, but without all this cluttered and complex gadgetry that we have today.
We certainly want the technology, but I think we're cluttered in a different way, in the fact that we've got a lot more technology. However, everything's shrunk, so it probably takes up the same amount of space.
They'll want homes that work for them. By 2020, all of this will be possible. We'll have things under control without all of these knobs and buttons. And what's more, the technology itself will be embedded in the very fabric of the house and its furnishings.
I think we might mean smart lights, smart speakers. That certainly seems to be what she's getting at, and I know my house is full of that sort of stuff. Yeah, certainly on the right line so far, aren't they?
So the idea is, once all the clutter of technology is gone, you'll be able to furnish your rooms in any style you like.
Beautiful.
You won't actually be able to see the technology, but it will be there.
I'll tell you what, that table looks a bit like IKEA, doesn't it?
Doing its job without getting in your way.
That means the lights automatically switch off and on as you walk between rooms.
Insert snapshot of me walking into my kitchen and the lights turning on. And back we go.
And the home learns how bright you like them. A simple command gives you music, perhaps piped in from a sound library.
Okay, Google, play music.
Playing some music on Spotify.
Okay, Google, stop. Sounds about right. Let's continue.
Bar, please. And no more PowerPoints. Plugs become pads, picking up power from anywhere on the wall.
Well, we have wireless charging, but wireless charging is rubbish. We certainly don't have you can put a pad onto the wall. That certainly hasn't made it yet.
And even Windows will take an active part in the home, according to another researcher, David Button.
This is today's glass technology, whereby combining thin transparent coatings with...
It certainly hasn't made houses yet.
able to change the performance of the glass. We can diffuse the glass.
But a good idea.
And with other coatings,
Would certainly save having curtains,
the glare
and blinds.
In other words, we can vary the performance of the window.
So a simple command could turn a window into a wall, and you could decorate it how you want.
Nice.
Or it could be a television, or a computer screen. Well, that may be a little futuristic or too expensive for most people. But there's one area where homes are going to have to change.
There will have been enormous pressure on us to cut down on our burning of fossil fuels to protect the environment.
Well, if they knew about it then, why has it taken so long? Why have things got worse and worse? Interesting fact, I might go on to a different video at some other point, but in the 80s, the shell and all the gas companies, they knew about how damaging this was, but they didn't want to tell anyone. The scientists knew, but they didn't want to tell anyone because that's their business, that's their money. But they knew about it back then.
This means that energy management in our homes will become of critical importance. There are already materials that can help. This honeycomb material is being used on the outside of a building in Strathclyde to heat it by trapping the energy in diffused daylight as it hits the walls. And aerogel, this is aerogel here, is a form of glass with a similar structure at a microscopic level. It can do the same job, but it'll be thinner and transparent.
Let's take it off.
And as these two things become widely used by 2020,
we've got double glazed windows,
one day reduce heating bills almost to zero and help to cut down our use of fossil fuels.
The other key is for the home to use more energy more intelligently. The heating system could learn your daily routine and only heat the rooms that you'll be using. The living room would be at just the right temperature as you come downstairs.
Well, that's certainly slowly coming in. It's not quite there yet, I don't think, but it's slowly taking off with the smart thermostats. But a lot of houses don't necessarily have the infrastructure to heat individual rooms, so it's certainly getting there.
The people who are already planning the home we'll be living in 30 years assure us that we can take as much or as little of this technology as we like. The crucial point is that there'll be no single home of the future, there'll be millions of different ones. We choose the type of home we want to live in. The technology takes a...
What do you think? What do you think of their predictions? They got quite a few right, to be fair, and they certainly knew the way the world was going in this episode. Things like the smart technologies, the speakers, the lights. They are getting on the right lines with the environmental side of things, but I don't know. I don't know how much has been integrated into the house already in that sense of things. It's certainly interesting to look back at these videos from many years ago of their predictions, and pretty good predictions. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.